Please be reminded of the district governor's goal, where all zone chairpersons should complete the zone chairperson training on the LCI website. It was set to be at the end of this month, so if you haven't started or done so, please do. Again, thank you very much for your reports. And in the interest of time, we move swiftly into the next agenda point, which is the Centennial. It says activities, but it should be read Centennial Committee Chairperson's remarks. I now call on past Council Chairman Eldridge Stevens, who is the multiple district Centennial Chairperson, to share some information with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lion District Governor, distinguished Lions at the head table and in the audience, fellow Lions, Leos, all. Thank you for the appointment, Lion Isaac Solomon, an appointment which I understand will last the next 2 years now, 1 year having gone by. Unfortunately, I must report at this stage that not much has come from the clubs, in spite of my little promptings via the IT grouping. How many Lions here know about the Centennial celebrations? Oh my God. I am talking about going to the convention in 2017, you know. I'm talking about the activities that is expected of us as Lions clubs throughout the world. Are we aware? Good. Of course, you know now that Lions International at the previous convention took a position that in observing the 100th anniversary of our organization, that we must attempt to serve 1,000 people? Million, thank you very much. 100 million people in 4 core areas. Remember them? I know you don't know. Hunger, youth, the environment, and vision. These are the 4 areas that we are supposed throughout the world to serve 25 million people in each of these. That information was disseminated within a month of my appointment. And it is unfortunate to date, when I go on my LCI and I see that so many of our clubs have not reported, I get very worried that I am failing in my responsibility as the coordinator for not just the multiple district, but I was first appointed as coordinator for District 60B and thereafter appointed to the multiple district position. So I'm very worried at this point, 1 year having gone, that every single club have not reported there. And I know activities are being done by clubs in these 4 areas. If you do not report, our target of 100 million people by the year 2017, 2018 will not be realized. And so I beg of you to make yourself active in this regard. Further, it is important for us as a district to ensure we do things that will impact on that activity, on that project. And I want to call on clubs, zone and region chairs in particular, to push clubs, particularly those that will be celebrating landmark anniversaries, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60, to do something significant at that point of your anniversary between now and the 2017-2018 year. If you cannot do it as a club, I pray you do it as a zone. Because the more involvement you have, the more successful is this likely to be. And if you cannot do it as a zone, do it as a country. I must boast here now that the Lions Club of Castries, St. Lucia, in 2017 will be 50 years in existence. And we have already set aside a committee, a national committee, to look after the celebration of not just the 50th anniversary of that club, but the 100th year of the Lions throughout the world. So I urge you. I also pray, Lion District Governor, that we, either as a country, either as a zone, I wouldn't say a region, undertake to do a road show or a massive showcase of what the Lions have done, not just locally, but throughout the world. And we can do it. I know we can do it. Jamaica has assured me. Can I expose you? Through the first Vice District Governor, that we can do a road show in Jamaica. Can we not do the same in St. Kitts? Can we not do the same in Montserrat? The Lions clubs have done enough throughout the world for us to be able to undertake that. But closer home would be the Lions Week, Worldwide Week of Service. We had a previous one done as soon as this project came on stream. The next one is carried for the end of this month. How many of you know what it is about for the end of this month? Montserrat, I see you put up your hand. You know what it is? Children Dignity Week. Children's Dignity Week. From August 30th to September 5th. Do something with the children of the world. Do something with the children of your community. Do something with the children of the zone. Do something. And just don't do it. Report it. Go to my LCI, and report the activities. The next one is going to be October 4th to October 10th. There's an important day in October that we at Lions observe. And it has to do with sight. Can we not plan? And I say again, if we cannot do it as a club, do it as a zone and report it on my LCI. Please, I beg you. I am going to make recommendations at another place or to another officer with respect to what we do at our next convention to observe this. It's going to be important. Our parade, I say to you, should be different. Starting from next year. So the year after, when we come, will be even bigger for our convention. So we need to do something to highlight the existence of Lions Clubs International. So I will be communicating with you again through the proper channels. I have gotten the support of the current district governor for this, and within a week or two, those will be forwarded to clubs. But in the meantime, begin thinking and activate yourselves to highlight and to participate fully in the activities spoken of in the Lion 100th year project. Thank you very much, Mr. Governor.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Pardon me? The four areas are sight, environment, hunger, and youth. Sight, hunger, environment, and youth. These are the four core areas that you must report on my LCI. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do your other projects, but these are the projects that International is focusing on with respect to the centennial celebrations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lion Tracy.
I just want to make a comment. I would like to apologize to Lion Eldridge for not taking these centennial celebration projects seriously. But I sent off, I'm the secretary of my club, and I sent off my M&A report for July. And Lions International sent back congratulating me for taking part. So it seemed I took part by accident.
Part by accident.
District Governor, permit me one more minute. Some clubs in the second communication that I sent out actually responded. And the club that comes to mind is the St. Martin Lions Club. When it came to the request of identifying an individual to report to International with respect to artifacts or historical data that is kept. Now, Barbados has got one of the best ones I have seen in my travels. Farley Hill is called? Is it Farley Hill? Gone Hill. Where the lions maintain, do you all still maintain this lion, clean around it and flip the flowers, or you all dumped it now? You all dump it? Government, you let the government take over with a little bit slice of activity from you? But you know, the point remains, where we have artifacts that are outstanding, please send the information. If you have historical data, something unique to your club or country with respect to Lionism, you send it out. And if you go now to my LCI and you click on the hashtag Lion, hashtag Lion it's called, you will see Dominica. I just read Dominica there. Having reported to International, it flashes the series of activities that have been done under the four headings. You will see International showing in Dominica, I think it was to do with feeding of children or something like that. So these are the things you see. It is good for our club, it's good for our image, it's good for our visibility. So please, I urge you, Lions, when you go back home, go visit Lions International 100th anniversary or centenary celebrations website.
Thank you very much, Past Council Chair Lion Eldridge.
Lion Carl Bunkember, Lions Club of Saba. I just wanted to build and underscore a little bit of what Lion Eldridge just said. And I think a message that we're trying to drive home, the importance of utilizing the LCI tools, because we're really underutilizing them. And I know from the Saba Lions Club, I did a tutorial with my membership to look, at least those in the executive board, to really see at the importance. It's just many times just a button that you have to click into that gives you this exposure at international level. I mean, a club like Saba with you know, a number of projects managed to book all four centennial things last year with just a very simple click of the button, because most of our activities do reflect and fall into those four categories by far and large. So we should not be appearing to be a region or a district that is underreporting in those areas. We can very well contribute beautifully to those numbers. So I encourage everybody to continue.
Thank you very much, Lion Carl. Lion, last comment from past Council Chair Lion Malcolm.
Line District, I'd just like to make a suggestion about a way in which we can help to reinforce this particular initiative based upon how things work. If you listen to the reports from the zone chairs, you'll hear them talking about the district governor's goals and the district cause areas that they're reinforcing with the clubs when they meet. So we need to find a way to reflect in your goals, or core areas as the case might be, this particular initiative, which would then get reinforced, because with all due respect to Lion Eldridge and his divine powers, I'm sure that many lions who are not present are not hearing what he's saying. So it means that the zone chairs tend to reinforce the district governor's goals and his core areas. So we need to have this item reflected, Lion District Governor. Does that make sense to you?
Yes,
so
it does, Lion Malcolm.
So that it is reinforced in their visits. Yes, okay, so that's just my suggestion.
Thank you very much.
Something else, but I'll talk to you about it after.
Thank you very much, Lion Malcolm. And I will ensure that that is done. I just want to piggyback on what was said. Most clubs in the district are reporting, but they're reporting at the district level. I just want to advise you that when you report to the district level, it is not automatically sent to international. So you need to go on my LCI website and report your service projects. As Lion Carl said, most of the projects done in our district are in keeping with these 4 core areas. So I would just want to encourage that reporting to LCI be done. Zone chairs, Lion Roger did mention he was going to do a workshop with getting his secretaries and members to understand how to use the website and things of that, to have their report sent. Please take note. You may want to incorporate that into your activities in your respective zones. So once again, thank you, past Council Chair Lion Eldridge. And we move swiftly along to the appointment of standing committee. As I mentioned in the pre-cab, most of the standing committees have been appointed. The budget and finance, the constitutional, those have all been appointed. Just 2 more I need to have done, and that will be done before the next cabinet meeting